Protein isn't the problem. The obsession is.
Everyone's been told have more protein and you'll have better health.
Yeah,
Is that
you're
true
right.
though? Really? Eggs, chicken, shakes, what else? Meat, whatever they tell you to
Bars.
eat, right? Bars. Oh, that's right. That's a good one. Protein bars, right? You feel disciplined, you feel right, but then something feels
Not only do you feel that something's off, if you just look around, you see that something is off. Our society is more sick and unhealthy than I can even remember.
as women, keep being bombarded with as you get older, eat more protein. They're the building blocks. Eat more protein as you get into perimenopause, postmenopausal years. Eat more protein.
Well, you talk about the girls, and you talk about the ladies, and the men are getting bombarded with protein as well, because like a thing of manlyhood. Eat more protein. Bros, oh, protein, but yet you're still mentally, unstable, and you're crashing still.
You have heart disease, high cholesterol, right?
People who talk about the high protein stuff, especially animal protein, they're just spitting dogma. They don't even know how to verify or even know what to do. And people who maybe comment on this video talking about protein, you know what we're talking about. That's because it's complete dogma. It's not based upon any kind of data or real understanding of what nutrition is or how the body even works. And the thing is, keep on doing it.
What will happen?
We see it all the time.
What is it? Low energy, brain fog.
Oh, 2 p.m. crashing all day long.
So common, right?
And then now you're full. And the thing is, you're not fueled.
Well, your body has to work 3 times hard to break down that meat. And does it even fully break it down?
It takes so much energy to break down meat in your stomach. That's where protein's broken down. And that's why when you eat like a Thanksgiving meal, you eat all that protein, the turkey, right? Like, it's the tryptophan, I think, in the chemical, also in the turkey. No, it's just because you ate all that food and the protein's trying to break it down, your body's trying to break it down because it needs the energy before you can't move.
Right.
To
so
heal.
You have none because all the energy is going to try and break it down. So you're tired. But it's like when you're tired and you're not fueled properly, you're not going to be present with your family. You're not going to feel like you can finish your job, do your work, right? You're not going to feel present and you're not going to even take care of your own body, want to move your body, exercise.
You're right. Patience is gone. People at work notice a little shift. Not doing your best work, so you're wondering why you don't get promoted, but it's because by 10 a.m. you're already at the water cooler getting more coffee, and then you go to lunch and I'm full now. The 2 p.m. hits and you crash, and it's like I was very unproductive. I went to work, but not then.
And by 5, 6 o'clock, you get home and you crash on the sofa.
So
you eat more meat.
So people ask, well, what's the right combination, or what's the right food to eat? It's protein. No. Here's a question that you have to ask yourself. If protein is the answer, why are so many people still exhausted?
Good question.
Every single day on Instagram, people are telling me that they're feeling better, they're alive with energy, or they're just barely surviving.
That's not good. And then when you ask what they ate in a day, it's usually meat at the center of every meal, eggs, and a lot of processed food, but it's mainly meat.
And the thing is that people think they're doing everything right.
Yes.
But they're frustrated. So what's going on? Because I'm following all of the information I'm given. The problem is that all the information given is built upon what do you call it? It's built upon my selfish desires to tell you what it may be. And it's not built on the foundational principles of how the body works or the data that can support how the body works. So the effort is there, but the energy is not there.
And that's why a lot of people are frustrated, tired, run down. And that's not good for society.
It's not. It's just so loud. Right now, all you hear about protein, and the message is so loud, it drowns out what you truly kind of need, because they tell you, hey, cut the carbs.
I can't tell you how many times I hear people say, especially a lot of women, oh, I got to stay away from carbs. It's not going to put on weight. No carbs for me. Carbs are bad. And no, the carbs that you're talking about, the bad ones are the high sugary things, right?
Top for breakfast.
Right.
Yeah.
The box cereal, those are bad carbs. Oatmeal is not a bad carb.
It's not a bad carb.
Sweet potato is not a bad carb. Brown rice is not a bad carb.
Carbs in general are not bad.
Complex carbs are good for you.
Completely 100%. In fact, the number one source of fuel for the body is not protein. It's carbs. Carbs is what gives. Imagine putting oil in your gas tank. What would happen to your car?
I don't even want to know.
It won't work.
So, in a person's diet, what percentage should be protein?
10%.
There you go.
You don't need a
Not
lot of protein.
80%. People think 80% should be protein, right? Or 90% should be protein,
That's crazy.
and the rest is maybe some corn.
That's when your body's reserve systems or emergency systems are trying to kick in to convert all the protein, all the fats into energy that you can use or carbohydrates you can use in a
Okay.
sense, right? And when you double down on that type of diet, your body quietly starts to struggle.
Which we see a lot of. Look around. Everyone is struggling and they think that's a normal part of aging. They go to the doctor can't help them because the doctor's telling them to get more protein in, and here's some pills to help you with that.
And here's the thing, like doctors, they spit the same stuff that they've just been regurgitated. They don't do anything typically they're beyond the required courses they got to take after getting their degree. But a lot of times when you go to these conferences, they're not there to learn or say anything. They're to golf with their buddies and have a good
They
time.
get a free trip out of
A
it.
free trip. That's all that is.
So, what does protein do for the body?
All protein is important. Don't get me
Okay.
wrong. It's
Okay.
very important. Protein builds and it repairs. It does not fuel.
Whereas complex carbs fuel you.
They fuel, the real ones fuel. So here's what drives me nuts because a lot of people don't understand how the buildup and breakdown works in the human body. So you eat protein for the amino acids. Amino acids are in all the building blocks for all your different hormones, muscles, all the tissues, stuff like that. But the thing is, you don't always build up. Right? Your body breaks down too. And so when it breaks down, it makes logical sense that when you break down, you have amino acids that come out. Your body's so intelligent that it sees amino acids trying to come out. Say, hold on here, hold on. I need some more of those amino acids. And so you reabsorb it. So in reality, you're recycling your own amino acids. You don't need all the protein. No, I'm not trying to be like Mr. Olympia or Miss Olympia.
But even Mr. Olympia, do they use all that protein, that animal protein, to look like that?
I mean, you got to have more amino acids to build more muscle for sure. But that's the objective. They're trying to get ripped. Most people are trying to have energy because energy is equated to health. With no
Now,
energy,
do they have energy? If they consume all that protein, Mr. Olympia, does he? I know the average person is not going to be Mr. Olympia. They're not going to be in the gym for 8-9 hours a day and have to consume a ton of protein to look a certain way. The average person is not going to do that.
they
Want to eat that protein like that, but they're not going to work out like that.
If you ask most people, they want to live a longer and better life.
Right.
So if you want to live a longer and better life, you need real energy. When you don't have energy, your body starts breaking down and using systems that it's meant for emergency. And you start eating the wrong fuels. If you put oil in your car, you could not have a bad situation. If you keep putting protein versus carbs into your body's going to start adapting. And usually it comes into an uneasiness or disease state. I don't know how to be much more clear to that. But the thing is, like I said, real carbs, whole foods, not Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
Today for dinner.
Sweet potatoes, black beans with a ches sauce, and vegetables. Salad.
Completely
Full, very well balanced.
energized.
It has beans, which is the carbs and the protein. We had the sweet potato, which was the complex carbs again. And we had the vegetables, and the cheese sauce was the fat.
Yeah, which was like a cheese sauce with like a nut base.
Yes, it's a nut base, sorry.
Yeah.
But I say it's a fat because it's a nut base.
So here's the difference. A lot of times people eat because they are hungry
Right,
and they eat to get full,
right.
which in turn makes them even less energized. Feel like, that felt kind of gross. Whereas when we eat to fuel our body with the proper nutrition. And so we can be full. I don't want any more food, but not because I'm stuffed. It's because my body says, hey,
Enough.
I got the nutrients I need.
Yeah, yeah,
Good.
yeah. That's true. We're not overeating.
Yeah. So you got to be really conscious about listening to people and their dogmas and understanding that the real fuel is carbs. So if you're eating all protein, add them back. Good carbs.
Carbs, complex carbs.
Yeah. Because when you do,
Energy returns, the focus returns. You feel good, which will give you the energy to want to get up and move your body, which gives you even more energy.
right, exactly. So protein builds, carbs fuel. You do need both. You
But
really
you don't
do.
need as much protein as people preach about.
Yeah. People are building a machine with no gas in the tank. Right? I mean, gas in the tank to make it move.
Right. And if you don't have that, you're not going to move. You're just going to stay steady. You're just going to sit there.
Yeah. Next meal, One real carb source.
Yes.
It goes a long way.
Don't be afraid of potatoes. If you
No.
load it up with butter, sour cream, and cheese and bacon and all that stuff, then yes, I would say be afraid of it.
Hmm.
But if you just eat on a plain potato, whether you boil it or bake it, and you should be fine.
Oh, you will be fine. Yeah, pay attention. Notice how you feel, and that's kind of part of what we do. Is like we find little patterns here and there. Like, oh wow, I feel so good. I'm working with one gentleman over in the Netherlands right now, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm feeling so good." And it's
Yeah.
only been what, a week or two.
Because he's hyper-nourishing himself with real food.
Yep, food. Just breaking the little cycle of things that he knew, but whatever belief he had, it's kind of now we're breaking that, chiseling away that belief. Because it's never a motivation or a discipline problem. It's a belief problem,
Yeah,
identity
that's true.
problem.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I would just say, inconsistent energy is because you have incomplete meals. Your body isn't broken, and your body is one of the best vehicles the world has ever seen, if not the best. And it's just because you're feeling some kind of way or even have some health issues. 'Cause I know, based on my experience, what it's like. I thought I knew it all, coming from an Ivy League medical degree education. Thing is, it's just missing the right fuel.
that's right.
It's missing it. That's all.
Feed it good food, it'll perform for you. Think of yourself as $1 million horse. You feed it good food. You're not going to feed it processed food or crappy food. You're going to give it high quality food. And what will happen? The horse will race really well,
Yep.
have a nice glow to it.
Yep.
The skin would look, the fur, whatever, the outer layer would look really
Yep.
classy and shiny and nice.
Yeah.
Yourself as that.
Yeah.
Good food.
Isn't that funny? You can have $1 million racehorse, give it the best food, and yet you're training it. Then you say, "I'm hungry," and you go to McDonald's.
You're giving the horse the good food and you're giving yourself crappy food.
Yeah, and we already know McDonald's ain't good for you, but we still eat it.
Yeah.
I don't eat it.
No, we don't touch it
I didn't.
anymore. When you
Well,
were younger.
a younger kid, yeah. McDonald's, woo!
Yeah.
Nuggets, the pink slime. Yeah, that's not protein. That's just
I don't know what that is.
poison.
I don't know what that is. But feed yourself right. Feed yourself with good, clean food.
Absolutely.
You're worth it.
Yep. And that's, my friends, is how you're gonna get real good fuel.
Yes.
Carbs.
Yes. Anything else?
That should do it.
Until next time, be well.
All right. Take care.